Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy to have you here with us today. Wherever you're listening from, thank you for spending some time with us and practicing your English.
Hello, Emma, and hello to all our wonderful friends listening around the world. It's Tom, and I'm really happy to be here again. Emma, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tom. My morning was a little busy, but everything is going well now. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well, although I may have had a little too much coffee this morning.
A little too much? Tom, how much coffee did you drink?
Not much.
Tom?
Okay, maybe 3 cups.
3 cups before coming here.
They were small cups.
How small?
Well, normal size.
I knew it.
What about you, Emma? Do you have a busy day today?
Very busy. I have several meetings, some work to finish, and a few things to do at home tonight.
How many meetings do you have?
4.
4 meetings?
Yes.
That's too many meetings for one day.
I agree.
See? I had too much coffee, and you have too many meetings.
Wait a minute. You just introduced today's lesson perfectly.
I did?
Yes. You said too much coffee and too many meetings.
Ah, so today's topic is much versus many.
Exactly. Everyone, please stay with us until the end of this video because much and many look simple at first, but learners often mix them up when speaking.
And we're going to make the difference easy through natural conversations, everyday examples, common mistakes, speaking practice, and a personal story.
By the end of the lesson, you'll understand why we say, how much water do you drink? But how many bottles of water do you drink?
Wait, water uses much, but bottles use many?
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting.
And we'll explain exactly why. A small favor before we continue. Everyone, if you enjoy learning English through friendly conversations like this, please take a moment to like this video. Your like really helps support our channel and helps more English learners discover these lessons.
And if you're new here, please subscribe to Listen and Learn English. We have more conversations to help you improve your listening, speaking, vocabulary, and grammar naturally.
And please leave us a comment too. For today's comment challenge, answer this simple question. How many languages can you speak? Maybe, I can speak 2 languages. I can speak 3 languages. Or, I'm learning my second language now.
Can I answer a different question?
What question?
How much coffee do you drink?
Tom, I think everyone already knows your answer. All right, let's introduce the basic rule. We usually use much with uncountable nouns. These are things we don't normally count individually. For example, water, coffee, money, time, information. So we ask, how much water do you drink? How much money do you need? How much time do we have?
And how much coffee is left?
Yes, Tom.
Very important question.
For you, apparently. We use many with plural countable nouns. These are things we can count individually. For example, 1 book to 2 books, 3 books. So we can ask, how many books do you have? Or, how many friends are coming? How many apples do we need? How many questions do you have?
So if I can count something one by one, many is often the right choice.
Exactly.
Emma, let's go back to the coffee example.
Of course you want to go back to coffee.
It's educational this time.
If coffee is uncountable, we say, how much coffee did you drink?
Correct. But if we're talking about cups,
Then cups are countable. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. So we ask, how many cups of coffee did you drink?
3.
Tom, that wasn't a quiz.
I just wanted to be accurate.
Imagine we're preparing for a party. I might ask, how many people are coming?
Maybe 20.
Then I might ask, how much food do we need? Notice the difference. People, countable, many. Food, uncountable, much.
So, how many people, but how much food?
Exactly. Quick speaking practice. All right, everyone, let's practice. Choose much or many. How blank water do you drink?
Much.
Check. How much water do you drink? Great. Next, how blank books do you have?
Many.
Check. How many books do you have? One more. How blank time do we have?
Much.
Check. How much time do we have? For now, remember this simple idea. Much is uncountable. Much water, much coffee, much money, much time. Many is countable, plural. Many apples, many books, many people, many friends.
So everyone, don't worry about remembering everything immediately. For now, remember much to things we don't normally count individually. How much water? Many to things we can count. How many bottles?
We introduce much and many. Now let's focus on much.
Great, and we'll keep it simple and practical.
Exactly. We use much with uncountable nouns, things we don't normally count one by one. For example, water, coffee, milk, money, time, work, information. So we say, how much water do you drink? How much time do we have? How much money do you need?
And my favorite, how much coffee is left?
Of course, much is very common in questions. How much time do you need? How much milk should I buy? How much money did you spend?
Emma, how much time do we have today?
About 2 hours.
Great, that's enough time for coffee.
We're studying grammar, Tom. We also commonly use much in negative sentences. For example, I don't have much time. She doesn't drink much coffee. We don't have much information.
Wait, she doesn't drink much coffee. Can we replace she with Tom?
Definitely not.
Fair enough.
Here's something useful for natural conversation. In positive, everyday sentences, English speakers often prefer a lot of instead of much. For example, instead of I have much work today, we usually say I have a lot of work today. Instead of I drink much water, we naturally say I drink a lot of water.
But questions like, how much water do you drink, sound completely natural.
Exactly. Quick practice. Complete the sentences. How blank money do you need?
Much. How much money do you need?
Next, I don't have blank time today.
Much. I don't have much time today.
Remember, much plus uncountable noun. Much time, much money, much water, much information, much work.
And much coffee.
Yes.
Excellent. That's all I needed to know.
Tom. Okay, everyone, we learned how to use much. Now let's focus on many.
Great. And just like before, we'll keep it simple and practical.
We use many with plural countable nouns, things we can count one by one. For example, books, apples, people, friends, cars, questions. We can count them 1 book, 2 books, 3 books. So we say, how many books do you have? How many people are coming? How many apples do we need?
So if I can count something individually, I can usually use many.
Exactly. Many is very common in questions. For example, how many people work here? How many languages do you speak? How many brothers and sisters do you have? How many days will you stay?
Emma, how many meetings do you have today?
4.
4?
Yes.
That's definitely too many meetings.
I agree. We also commonly use many in negative sentences. I don't have many books. There aren't many people here. She doesn't have many questions. We don't have many choices.
What about, I don't have many cups of coffee every morning?
Tom, that sentence sounds like you're trying to hide the truth.
Okay, let's choose another example.
Now, let's quickly compare them. We say, how many cups of coffee did you drink? Because cups are countable. But how much coffee did you drink? Because coffee is uncountable.
So, many bottles because I can count the bottles, but much water because we're talking about water itself.
Perfect. Another example, how many hours? But how much time?
Ah, that's a useful comparison.
Just like much, in positive, everyday sentences, we often use a lot of instead of many. For example, I have a lot of friends. Sounds very natural in conversation. But many is still completely correct. Many people enjoy learning English, and in questions, how many friends do you have? Sounds perfectly natural. Quick practice. Choose much or many. How blank people are coming.
Many. How many people are coming?
Next, how blank money do you need?
Much. How much money do you need?
One more, how blank questions do you have?
Many. How many questions do you have?
Remember, Many plus plural countable nouns. Many books, many people, many apples, many questions, many friends.
Much plus uncountable nouns. Much water, much money, much time, much coffee.
Now that we understand much and many separately, let's put them together in some everyday conversations.
Great. Real situations make grammar much easier to remember.
Exactly. Situation 1 at the grocery store. Imagine Tom and I are shopping for dinner.
Emma, how many apples do we need?
Let's get 6.
And how much milk do we need?
1 bottle should be enough.
So why did I use many with apples but much with milk?
Because we can count apples individually.
1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples.
So, how many apples? But milk is uncountable, so how much milk?
Easy enough.
Situation 2, planning a party. Now imagine we're planning a party.
How many people are coming?
About 20.
20. Then how much food do we need?
Probably a lot.
And how many chairs do we have?
Only 15.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem. Here we have many people, many chairs because they're countable, but much food because food is generally uncountable.
Situation 3. Time versus hours. Emma, how much time do we have before a meeting?
About 2 hours.
Wait, we say how much time, but how many hours?
Exactly. Time is uncountable. How much time, but hours can be counted 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So how many hours?
That's a very useful difference.
Situation 4, money versus dollars. Here's another good comparison. How much money do you have? We use much because money is uncountable, but how many dollars do you have? We use many because dollars can be counted.
Emma, how much money do I need for a coffee?
Tom,
A what? I'm practicing grammar.
you always find a way to bring coffee into the lesson. Let's make it easy. Much equals uncountable. How much water, how much money, how much time, how much coffee. Many equals countable plural. How many bottles, how many dollars, how many hours, how many cups.
Quick practice. Choose much or many. 1. How blank water do we need?
Much. How much water do we need?
How blank bottles of water do we need?
Many. How many bottles of water do we need?
How blank time do you have?
Much. How much time do you have?
Excellent.
When you're not sure, ask yourself, can I count a noun one by one? If yes, use many, 1 book, 2 books, many books. If no, use much, water, much water, money, much money, time, much time.
So, Emma, how many cups of coffee can I have?
1.
And how much coffee can be inside that cup?
Nice try, Tom.
I'm just applying what I've learned.
At this time, Tom is going to share a personal memory that will help us practice much and many naturally.
Why do my personal memories always become grammar lessons?
Because you make so many interesting mistakes, Tom.
Did you just use many?
I did.
Okay, at least my mistakes are educational. A few years ago, my family planned a big dinner at our house. My mother asked me to help buy the food. Before I left, she asked, "Tom, do you remember how many people are coming?" I said, "Yes, about 12 people." Then she said, "Good, we need to make sure we have enough food."
So we already have 2 useful ideas. How many people? Because people are countable, and how much food? Because food is generally uncountable.
Exactly. Unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't thinking about grammar or reasonable shopping.
Uh-oh.
I went to the supermarket and started shopping. I bought bread, rice, vegetables, meat, drinks, and dessert. Then I thought, maybe this isn't enough, so I bought more.
How much food did you buy?
Well, enough for about 30 people.
Tom, you said only 12 people were coming.
I wanted to be prepared.
Prepared for what, the entire neighborhood?
Maybe some unexpected guests. When I got home, my mother looked at all the shopping bags and asked, "How much money did you spend?" I suddenly became very quiet.
That's never a good sign.
Then she asked, "Tom, how many people did you think were coming?" I said, 12. She looked at the food and said, "Then why did you buy enough food for 30?
What did you say?
I said, "I didn't want anyone to be hungry."
Well, nobody was going to be hungry for several days. Let's look at some useful sentences from Tom's memory. How many people were coming? People, countable, many. How much food did Tom buy? Food, uncountable, much. How many bags did he bring home? Bags, countable, many. How much money did he spend? Money, uncountable, much.
And probably, how many mistakes did Tom make?
Many.
I walked right into that one.
Mistake 1. Now let's correct some common mistakes. Don't say, how much people are coming, because people are countable. Say,
How many people are coming? 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, so we use many.
exactly.
Mistake 2. What about how many money do you have?
That's incorrect because money is uncountable. Say, how much money do you have? But if we're talking about individual dollars, how many dollars do you have?
Because dollars can be counted.
Perfect. Remember that sometimes an uncountable thing can become countable when we talk about its container or unit. For example, much water, but many bottles of water. Much coffee, but many cups of coffee. Much time, but many hours.
So if I say, I don't drink much coffee,
That's grammatically correct.
and if I say, I drink many cups of coffee,
Also grammatically possible.
excellent.
But I'm still concerned about the amount of coffee.
That's a different lesson.
So from Tom's story, remember, many plus countable plural nouns. Many people, many bags, many plates. Much plus uncountable nouns. Much food, much money, much time. We've reached the final stage of our lesson.
And today we've learned a lot about much and many.
Exactly. Now let's review everything and see how much you remember.
Or should we say how many things you remember?
Nice one, Tom. We use much with uncountable nouns. For example, much water, much money, much time, much information, much work. We often use it in questions like, how much water do you drink? And negative sentences. I don't have much time.
So we don't say how many money. We say how much money.
Perfect. We use many with plural countable nouns. For example, many books, many people, many friends, many questions, many cars. How many books do you have? How many people are coming?
Because we can count them individually.
Exactly. Okay, everyone, let's complete these sentences. 1. How blank water do you drink every day?
Much. How much water do you drink every day?
2. How blank people are at the party?
Many. How many people are at the party?
3. I don't have blank time today.
Much. I don't have much time today.
4. How blank languages can you speak?
Many. How many languages can you speak?
Great job.
How many did you get right?
Tell us in the comments.
Emma, before we finish, can I test you?
Sure.
How many videos should our friends watch to improve their English?
Many.
And how much time should they practice English every day?
Even a little time every day can make a big difference. You don't need to study for hours. Listen, repeat, speak, and practice regularly.
Exactly. Don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Mistakes on part of learning. Before you go, answer these 2 questions in the comments. 1. How much time do you spend learning English every day? 2. How many days a week do you practice English?
Try to answer in complete sentences. For example, I spend 30 minutes learning English every day. I practice English 5 days a week.
If this lesson helped you understand much versus many, please like the video. Your support really helps our channel.
And subscribe to Listen and Learn English so you can practice English with us in our next conversation.
And don't forget to leave your answers in the comments.
Emma, one last question.
Oh no, what is it?
How many cups of coffee can I have now?
Tom, the lesson is over. Do whatever you want.
Best grammar lesson ever.
Thanks for learning with us, everyone.
Keep listening,
Keep practicing,
keep speaking.
and we'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.